Hello, potential poets who want to learn the thing that I do before ChatGPT potentially replaces you. I'm not really sure how it'll do it, but I'm going to keep going. Screw it. I guess that's the human condition, to want to be useful and to want to be respected, because when you are cool, calm, and collected, you can continue as though you're uncircumspected. You know, if I was actually like rhyming live and I was doing some freestyling, I would not question at all what it is I'm saying. It would also help to have a beat in the background, because freestyling without a beat, you kind of have to keep track of more variables in your head. I'll make some sort of explanatory video on freestyle, maybe eventually. I mean, I think there's 100,000 flavors of that already been done by other people, and they've done it well. But maybe, maybe they just don't think quite like me, as someone with aphantasia, as someone who's a little bit neurodivergent. Anyway, I started writing this poem yesterday. I have 40 minutes of me writing it, and you can see it there. I understand if you don't want to watch 40 minutes of it, though. And this is probably going to be a more interesting video because I'm going to keep it shorter. I'm going to keep it to 15 minutes. How much time have I burned already? A minute and 40 seconds. Awesome. So this poem is about religious scientific people. So what do I mean by that? Well, there's some people who follow science like it's the only thing, and they are limited. They don't use their intuition. But we're all animals here. We're all living beings. We all have hearts and we all have lungs, and someday, in all likelihood, all of us will die. Although there is a chance that we will become immortal through the machines, to a manner of speaking. But even machines can't be immortal. Isaac Asimov has a really good story on this called The Last Question, or The Final Question, which, I'm going to spoil it, is all about, it's about that very thought, like, where did we come from, where did it start, what do we care about, and it's like this recursive idea of consciousness. Dude, Isaac Asimov is fascinating. I mean, I guess philosophers in general are fascinating, because we take so much time to brood on specific concepts and ideas that we just cannot get out of our heads, even if we wanted to. I'm especially interested in mathematicians for this reason. But this poem's about the fallacy of the scientific method of blindly trusting something to the nth degree. A true scientist really knows they know nothing, but no practical person can actually act in that way. For a long period of my life, I've been constantly doubting and questioning and wondering, and it makes me appear a lot less confident than I actually am. And that appearance makes a difference in my social interactions and who I communicate with and how, and who wants to talk to me. So that I gotta be aware. I'm working on being aware of the importance of that perception. So here's what I came up with so far. I have some poem written. I'm trying to make the poem a 4-minute read. A lot of these phrasing and words are going to be replaced somehow and upgraded and updated. And I have some ideas of how I want to develop the remainder of the poem listed at the bottom. Could I point to it? Yeah, like right there right now. I guess you can just see my mouse too, right? No, you totally can't see my mouse, but if I highlight it, oh, wait, yeah, you can. That was strange. I guess you have to click once and then the cursor appears for you. Let's see. So I click off. My mouse is currently in Chrome, but my focus isn't. Now my focus is and the cursor appears. See, that's like a great example of how science is useful. I just discovered what happened, and then I tested it to make sure that was the reason. And it brought me to an understanding that I'll use forever. But a lot of people will just be stuck on speculation of why something happened without recreating the thing. Maybe that's the difference between an engineer and a non-engineer. And I guess an engineer would be a certain type of scientist. So this poem aims to poke fun at the self-assured scientist. Science, the religion. Self-assured, that I don't know if I included that as an idea. Self-assured, false prophet. Confidence. Okay, let's see if we can. Oh, I was going to change the lighting on my face. La la la. I feel very overexposed. Exposure comp, -1/3. Exposure comp, -2/3. Yeah, so it's so interesting to incorporate the exposure of my white screen. I know there's a dark theme. How do I activate the dark theme? Mode? No. Let's see. Dark theme in Doodle Docs and Google Drive. I know there is one. Come on. Use dark mode. I'm going to go to Google Drive. Now right click settings. Appearance. Find it. Okay, so now. Accessibility. Let's see. On the upper right click settings. Maybe I have to be in not like a. Here we go. Settings. Ah, here we go. Oh, wow. World, if you're not using dark theme, you are burning your retinas, damaging yourself. Oh, no. Dang. Dark. Can I get like a dark theme specifically for dogs? Settings. Like I know I can use my light inverter thing. I have this button right here. But it's just not great. What I really want is just a dark theme for Google Docs. I'm actively trying to remember to use the microphone for that kind of input. Google Docs dark mode. I mean, this is what I want. Okay. Manage your extensions. Dark. Seriously? This it's like so close. Look at this. It just makes everything else dark, but not the page. How annoying. Maybe it's in the settings, extensions. Okay, where'd it go? Okay, it looks like it wants to do it. Okay, let's try to pin it. Let's see if we pin it. Okay, I've pinned it. There, activate. Manage extension. Automatically. Yes. Maybe I need to restart Chrome. Why not? I'll give it a try. Restart Chrome. Oh, my brother just got home. I need to help him with groceries. Saints the religion. Settings. How annoying. How annoying. See, like, I think most of you out there is going to be like, I don't care. I want to do the thing I want to do now. But for me, I'm always looking at the big picture. I care about my eyeballs. Hey. Even if it means going through frustration now. And sometimes I'm not right, by the way. Sometimes it's right to just push past it and ignore this shit. Oh, there it is. Oh, wonderful. Oh, so nice. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Well, I'm trying to keep this to 15 minutes, and my brother just got here, so ultimately, I'll read it once. Oh, so good. There's that click again. The logical man understands every cognitive path he plans, winding lines through space and time, assured they always will align. It's a mathematician's additive role. It's the ball rolling toward the goal. Because when you score, you touch on bliss. Home run, derby, marriage kiss. A couple of kids, geneticists, softly spoken calculus. Make a model, test it too, anticipate what you should do. Learn a thing and simplify. Analogy, electrify. Fuzzy, buzzy, busy bee. Money, honey, bacon, brie. Fat cats, pouncing laser lights. Rat race, trapping something bright. Data, data, tell me please. Answer with simplicity. See you soon.